experiences. Okay? All right, tell your friend sitting next to you one of the connections you, text-to-self connections you made to Jamaica's story. Go ahead, turn and talk to your partner. Is there any connections about feeling mad or upset or anything? Remember her family was mad at her? All right, let's bring it back in 3, 2, 1. All right. You already shared your connections. I just wanted you to get a chance to talk to your partner, okay? We're going to go ahead and move on. Today we're going to be continuing to do that, but we're going to be reading this wonderful, wonderful book called Ish. And you got to look closely because the pictures are really small, okay? Show me A. Amy, pencils are down. Notebooks are in front of you. You're not tempted to talk. Paper. All right. Nate, good back there. Position A. Rose, good. Raven. Ish by Peter Reynolds. Ramon loved to draw. I wonder if you're thinking in your head, oh my gosh, I love to draw. Maybe you love to sing. Maybe you love to play sports. I know Terrell loves to draw, so you're going to like this book, I know. Ramon loved to draw. Anytime, anything, anywhere. I am thinking, and maybe you see him, he's sitting on the toilet while he's drawing. I'm making connections to this right now. Because there are some things that I love to do all the time, no matter where I am. One of those things is to read. I love to read. So I'm making a connection to this. I read in my bed. I read on the train when I'm coming to school sometimes, or going to school. I read while I'm talking to my mom on the phone sometimes, and she'll be like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm trying to talk to you. You don't feel like you're paying attention. Oh, sir, I was reading. I read anytime, anywhere I can. So that's my connection. One day, Ramon was drawing a vase of flowers. His brother, Leon, leaned over his shoulder. Leon burst out laughing. What is that? He asked. Maybe you're thinking, I have an older brother who laughs at me when I do something. I've got a younger brother, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, my younger brother, he laughs at me all the time. So that's another connection I'm making. Ramon could not even answer. He just crumpled up the drawing and threw it across the room. Leon's laughter haunted Ramon. He kept trying to make his drawings look right, but they never did. I'm thinking right here, I'm thinking about how I feel when my brother teases me. I'm thinking it's not a good feeling. When somebody teases you about something, and I'm thinking about Alex's connection yesterday, how that doesn't feel good when somebody's laughing at you. It doesn't matter if it's your drawing or maybe your funny hair or the way you walk. My brother makes fun of the way I walk because sometimes my feet stick out. So that makes me feel sad. And it makes you think about it a lot. Just like this, Leon's laughter haunted Ramon. That means he kept thinking about it all the time. He kept trying to make his drawings look right, but they never did. After many months and many crumpled sheets of paper, Ramon put his pencil down. I'm done. Marisol, his sister, was watching him. What do you want? He snapped. I was watching you draw, she said. Ramon sneered. I'm not drawing. Go away. Marisol ran away, but not before picking up a crumpled sheet of paper. Hey, come back here with that. Ramon raced after Marisol up the hall and into her room. He was about to yell, but fell silent when he saw his sister's walls. He stared at the crumpled crumpled gallery. What is on his sister's walls? Idea?
Pictures like he made.
And were they pictures that he was proud of? Tell me, Tashanti. Were they pictures that he was proud of? No, he threw them away. Vase-ish. Ramon looked closer. Then he studied all the drawings on Marisol's walls and began to see them in a whole new way. They do look ish, he said. You know what? I just made a connection. There was one time in my life at school where I wrote a story. And I was not very happy with it. I was not proud of it. I didn't think it was very good. And this was when I was in 4th grade. You know what? I had a teacher who said, you know what? I love your story. And I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that my teacher loved my story because I thought it was terrible. Just like Ramon thought his drawings were terrible, but his sister loved him. My teacher took my story and put it out on the wall. Maybe that's happened to you. Maybe you're not proud of something that you've done, but maybe one of your teachers thought it was super great, and they put it on the walls for all the other kids to see. I'm going to write my situation. I wrote a story. I was feeling so happy and so proud when my teacher told me that. Just like Ramon was feeling proud. The character situation? Yeah. All right. Let's see what happens. Ramon felt light and energized. Thinking ishishly allowed his ideas to flow freely. He began to draw what he felt, loose lines, quickly springing out without worry. Ramon once again drew and drew the world around him, making an ish drawing felt wonderful. He filled his journals. Tree-ish, house-ish, boat-ish, afternoon-ish, fish-ish. Can you say that with me?
Fish-ish.
Fish-ish. And sunnish. Ramon realized he could draw ish feelings too. Peace-ish, silly-ish, and excited-ish. Show me a silly-ish face. Oh my goodness, I see some really silly-ish faces in here. Show me an excited-ish. There are some excited faces out on that door, right? His ish art inspired ish writing. He wasn't sure if he was writing poems, but he knew that they were poem-ish. This was his poem-ish that he wrote. Pond, ponder, dream yonder, pond, pond, yon, gleam, wander. Ramon. Maybe some of you have written a poem or a song in your journal. One spring morning, Ramon had a wonderful feeling. It was a feeling that even ish words and ish drawings could not capture. Have you ever felt sometime in your life where you just felt so wonderful you couldn't even describe it? Turn and think about it for 10 seconds. Think about a time when you were so feeling wonderful, so excited, nothing could put into words how excited you were. I want to hear what made you so excited. Think about it and turn and tell your partner. And then I want to hear what makes you guys so excited. The most exciting moment in your life. Most wonderful feeling. The moment when you felt most wonderful in your entire life, you couldn't even put words to it.
So I got my bike.
When you got your bike. What color is your bike?
Pink.
And were you so excited beyond words? I bet. That would make me excited too. Alex? Woo! That would be a wonderful feeling that you couldn't even, words or pictures could not even capture. Cassidy, I want to hear your most wonderful feeling ever. What's your birthday? Which birthday? Every birthday, or was it a specific birthday? How old did you turn? It was your eight-year birthday? All right, last one. Marcus? I bet you were really happy to see him. All right. So, since Ramon couldn't capture his feeling into words, he decided not to capture it. And instead, he simply savored it. It means he just enjoyed it. And Ramon lived ishfully ever after. The end-ish. All right. So you all made a connection to that story, right?
No.
Yeah, you did. Every made a connection to that wonderful feeling. So was there any other connections that you made during this story? Nate, you're nodding your head yes. You made a connection back there? You're blinking? Okay. Kiana, what was another connection? Tell me the situation from the book first that you connected to. He was about to yell, but he didn't. So what happened with you?
She was John and Frank for my cousin. She messed up and threw it away, and then I picked it up and then I ran in my room and put it on the wall.
Okay, so that's an example that's just like the story. Let's think about some more examples other than just the drawing part. Let's think about those feelings, those actions and reactions that we talked about yesterday. Jeremiah.
His brother laughed at him.
Okay, I'm putting that over here because I know this is going to be good. When Ramon's brother laughed at him. Everybody, I want you... Oh, you know what? I've got your papers for you. Pass it back to me. All right, we're all going to write down Jeremiah's, okay? Take up your pencil, Carl. Get excited to learn. Go ahead. All right, so you should start writing, when Ramon's brother laughed at him. How was Ramon feeling when his brother laughed at him, Jeremiah? He felt sad. Do you think there was any other feelings that he was feeling? Feeling ashamed. Ooh, wow, great word. What was he feeling ashamed of?